Good morning everyone. I'm at Cape Spear Newfoundland, the most easterly point in Canada, and I'm here to shoot the sunrise on a very cold winter's morning. It was -19, -20 coming down in the car, and I had to leave the lights on so you could see me. I didn't bring a video light. I didn't think I'd need it, but looks like I would have, because there's no lighting. There's no lighting on the buildings here for some reason now. Anyway, I'm going to shoot the sunrise. Why don't you join me? My name is Brian Carey. Welcome to photography and the creative view. Some footprints here, but there's no cars, so I thought I was the only one here, but they look fresh too. And that's what we're looking at this morning. It's a westerly wind, and usually a westerly wind means there's a fog bank on the horizon, but I don't see any from this vantage point. We still have 16 minutes, believe it or not. It's a gorgeous morning. Wind's at 15k. There's hardly any wind here at Cape Spear, and that's you don't get that very often. And there's the mighty North Atlantic. Over here we have Ireland, we have Greenland, which is further to the northeast. And I think there is a small fog bank there, but it may not cause us much problems. There's no clouds in the sky, except for on the horizon, so we won't have any rim lighting or anything, but we'll take what we get. It is cold. My hands are froze. And I'm not going to go with any filters because it's too bloody cold. And I'm going to show you what I'm getting here. There you have it. Let's just try that again. It's gorgeous here this morning. My horizon's off a bit there. Let me just adjust that. Okay. And let's just try. Okay. So normally I would use some split neutral density filters for shooting the sunrise to try to control the exposure on the horizon, which allows me to get some detail in the foreground too. But it's really cold this morning. My hands are froze, and but it's going to be a nice one. And we've got 12 minutes before sunrise, and this is a fabulous place. I've been down here doing night photography workshops, and at the last one we did, actually, we were here, and you could see the Milky Way. Of course, you could pick it up on the camera, And as we were doing that, as we were shooting the night sky, we could hear the whales spout in the water below the cliffs. It was pretty magical. And the sunrise is going to be over here actually. And if I go down here to try to get both lighthouses in the picture, I'm going to go down into the valley type thing, and I won't be able to see the water because of the rocks, because of the cliff edge. But I'll just take it from here and I'll see what I get. But I'm not alone anymore anyway. There's 3 people down here by that lighthouse waiting for it. You see a lot of that here too. A lot of people think this is the most easterly point in North America, but it's not. A lot of people come here for that. As a matter of fact, I had a couple just last summer. They were down from British Columbia. His wife was dying. She had a couple of months to live, and they wanted to come here and have some pictures taken as they watched the sunrise. We did that further down here because we needed the boardwalk because she was in a wheelchair, and we needed that to get her down there. But they had a place picked out. They sat on a rock, and I took some pictures of them. But yeah, just Greenland is to the northeast, if anyone's wondering. And that's a part of North America. All you can hear is the ocean. I hope you can hear it. A flock of birds. Cool. And on a cold morning, I find these things are great. They're chemical hand warmers. And so before I left, I took a couple. You shake them up and they generate a heat. So I'm keeping one in each glove. They're bringing my fingers back to life anyway. So, because it's pretty cold out handling. It was minus 20 when I got here. And it's pretty cold out trying to handle 2 cameras. And but it's going to warm up. It's going up to minus 3 today, so it's tropical. There's another container ship on the horizon. It's interesting going to places like Asia. I've been to Hong Kong and Tokyo, and to see the activity in the water, and then you come here and it's oh man, the peacefulness is amazing. It's starting to brighten up. There's a few clouds up there, but it's not much color, but it's nice. So I'm just going to get some of the sunlight bouncing off cliffs here up against the 2 lighthouses. I was just talking to a young lady who just walked by, and I was telling her when I was a boy, we were talking about the area, and I was telling her when I was a boy, this whole area used to be blocked in with pack ice that came down from Greenland and the Arctic and the Canadian Arctic, and there'd be seals everywhere here. There'd be hundreds of seals, if not thousands. And times have sure changed. And this is the old lighthouse here. It was built in the 1800s. It's no longer in use. It's just primarily used as a tourist attraction. I thought I'd mention just one point which I like doing with my photography when I'm photographing lighthouses. When I trick the shutter, I like to have the light from the lighthouse visible to the camera lens, so it shows up in the picture. And as you can see here, the windows on the lighthouse, I think, were so cold this morning. There's a bit of condensation and maybe frost. That's probably more like frost. There might be condensation on the inside because I imagine it's heated, but there's frost on the outside of the glass, so the glass looks it's not very clear. It's usually a lot brighter than that. Anyway, that's my sunrise at Cape Spear this morning. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.